beavers. Hello and welcome to another video, and before I start, no, I'm not wearing a white t-shirt. I just have the most ridiculous tan lines you've ever seen. Unfortunately at work I can't wear a jumper because it's too hot, and I can't wear a vest because that would be weird, so I have to wear a t-shirt, and I'm outside in the sun pretty much all day, so not much I can do about it. Anyway, let's stay on topic. So the reason I'm making this video and potentially the series is because recently, and particularly recently, I've had a lot of comments whereby people are accusing me of taking steroids, accusing me of taking drugs. In fact, a lot of them are just literally outright telling me I'm taking them, saying you are taking drugs. Now, two things. Firstly, no, I'm not. And secondly, I would like to think the vast majority of people who watch my videos consistently and know me would realise that is the case. Now, most of you are probably aware that I am now in a bulk. I'm not going to compete for a little while, and so I thought I'd make the most of that by trying to put on some real size, really build some muscle, and ultimately become a stronger powerlifter down the line. Now, I thought, particularly as there's a lot of negativity at the moment around in terms of like drug accusations and the whole natural, not natural type thing. Now, I'm not naive. I do realise a lot of people that claim to be natural aren't, but at the same time, I think a lot of people who are natural are getting a lot of stick. And so I thought it would be cool, within my current circumstances, to basically see how big and also how strong I can get whilst being a natural athlete. I thought it would be quite a cool series. So if you think this will be a good series, if you would like to see that, then give the video a thumbs up, give it a like, and that will let me know you want to see that, and I'll make it into a series, a whole, basically, like, you know, how big, how strong can you get without taking drugs. If you don't want to see it, if you think it will suck, then that's going to hurt my feelings, but let me know, and I'll probably just fake my own death and move to Bolivia. Okay, so yeah, basically the series, if it is a series, what will basically happen is that I will run you through how the bulk is going, my weight, my physique, my training, my and kind of focus more on the hypertrophy stuff, because I do a lot of bodybuilding, but I don't always cover it in my videos. I did it, some of the old school subscribers will remember my bulking and bodybuilding series, kind of similar to that, I guess. Anyway, before I talk too long and I continue sweating out because it's quite a hot room, I am going to train. I've got to do a bench and push workout, so I'll show you the hypertrophy based stuff from that, and then I'll catch up with you afterwards with some exciting insight into my life and my passion for beavers. Okay, I'm back home, I'm done. I am pretty hot and sweaty, and when I say pretty hot and sweaty, I mean very hot and sweaty. That was pretty good, it felt good. Obviously bulking, I personally tend to find a bulk really affects your bench press more than anything. Like, obviously the opposite is true as well. So when you cut, you generally find that your bench press will take a hit in terms of how much you can lift. But yeah, it felt pretty good today. I did a PR for a set of 8 for my bench press. All the hypertrophy stuff felt good. Like, I'm feeling strong. I'm feeling like I'm making some good progress. And that is like very important. So what I said in videos earlier, what I'm doing on this bulk is I'm really trying to focus on the hypertrophy stuff. Like, obviously the whole point of a bulk is to build muscle. And in the past when I've done that, I've purely looked at just trying to get stronger. Now obviously I want to get stronger, but looking like long term, the only way to really get stronger like long term is to have more muscle. Obviously more muscle then allows you to get stronger ultimately, and so that's what I'm trying to do. Now I have a habit, I've always had a habit of prioritising my powerlifting stuff. So I'll go in, I'll do my squat or my deadlift and my bench press, really focus on the quality of that and the progressive overload of that, and that's all programmed. And then the other hypertrophy stuff, I'll just do some push or some pull, and then I'll go home. Now what I'm doing this bulk is that I'm focusing on progressively overloading every aspect of my training. So for example, today obviously I did my dumbbell chest press, and I did 50 kilo dumbbells, which is like 110 pounds, I guess, I think. 110? Yeah, 110 pound dumbbells. And I did those for a set of 10. So now I know next week I'm going to try and beat that. So what I basically do with all my hypertrophy stuff is I'll try and hit a PR for a set of around 10 to 12. And then when I get up above that, so up to say 12, 13, 14 reps, I will then increase the weight and go again. And obviously I know that if those numbers are increasing every week across my lifts, I am going to be getting bigger, I'm going to be building more muscle, because obviously I'm trying to gain weight. If I'm gaining weight each week and those numbers are going up, pretty much with certainty I can say that I'm building more muscle. Whereas if you're bulking and your weight's going up and your numbers aren't going up, you know, there's a chance you're just putting on fat. So I think that's really, really important. Yeah, so I'm doing that. My strength is going up across the board, to be fair, and it's going up in a different way. Whereas previously I'm always looking at singles and doubles and triples. The other day I did a set of 8 for squats with 200 kilos, which is like 440 something pounds, which it felt pretty good, to be fair. Like, it felt, you know, slightly heavy, but it's, you know, it was comfortable. I had more there for sure. I also did a PR set of 8 for deadlifts with 235, which is 520 pounds or so, I think, which, you know, is not mega heavy in terms of what I've deadlifted for a single, but for a set of 8 I'm pretty happy with that. And that was done after that squat PR, so it's pretty awesome considering that, because I think when I'm fresh I'd have a lot more there. But yeah, I feel good because I feel like all my numbers are going up, and I know that whilst these numbers are going up, I'm building more muscle, and ultimately that is going to allow me to be stronger. In terms of body weight, I weighed myself this morning and I was 101.2 kilos, which is, I'll give you that in pounds. So 101.2 kilos in pounds is, just trying to drag this out while I work it out, 223 pounds, which is, I think it's a fraction less than I was last week. I've weighed myself in videos recently. That's only because I ran out of coconut oil, and so I probably lost about 400 calories a day for the last 4 or 5 days, but I've got my oil back now, so I'm back in the game, and those extra 400 or 500 calories a day are back in my system, and therefore that weight should continue to go up. I'm kind of aiming to gain, I guess about a pound a week, I guess, like half a kilo or so a week. I don't want to gain any more than that, because realistically that's just going to be useless weight. I want to, you know, do it steadily and consistently, and that's the same thing I always tell my clients. You want to be looking at about a pound or so a week. Any more than that, you've got to question the quality of that weight gain. Yeah, but that's pretty much that. I mean, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to focus too much on my eating, because all my videos are eating videos. And if you want to watch them eating, that's fine. All my other videos is predominantly eating, so just feel free to go and watch those ones. In this series, I want to focus more, if it is a series, I want to focus more on my training and my weight and the quality of my training, the things I'm doing, because a lot of people, I get asked so many questions about training and hypertrophy and bulking, and hopefully I can address those questions in these videos. And that will be a good chance. If you have any questions about bulking, about bodybuilding, training in general, then let me know in the comment section. I will obviously endeavour to answer those in these videos if I can. I think that's it. I think that's pretty much it. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like I said earlier, if you do enjoy the bulking aspect, the concept of this series, so basically how big can I get without steroids, how strong can I get without steroids, then give the video a like. Let me know you want to see this as a series, and I will continue to make them. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow.